He knows. Are you taking a little trip down memory lane? I am. Lance Bass, you know him as a talented musician, an actor, and an author. I remember Lance. I remember your book, Lance. Producer and all-around media mogul. I like that, media mogul.
I like that too. Wow.
He'll always have a place. I know. Let's think about that for a second. Always have a place in pop culture history from his days as a member of NSYNC, and now he's adding radio host to his very extensive credit list with a new weekly show on SiriusXM. Channel 108. It's called the Pop 10, and he joins us now to discuss, because your job is going to be talking about pop culture.
That's right. Yes.
Okay, we'll get to that in a second, because when Lance came out, and Lance and I were greeting each other, and I said, gosh, Lance, you smell good, you look good, how do you feel? He goes, I feel wonderful. What a nice way to feel. Why do you feel so wonderful?
I don't know, life is good right now.
Life is really
very
good.
Yeah, I'm happy.
I know you're very happy, because I ran into you, I even forgot the event. What was the event? Do you remember? I saw Lance.
What was the last time we, it was at the premiere or the screening of the
movie of Wendy Murdoch's movie.
It was really well. It was
it was really well
Mm-hmm.
done, and Lance was there with his partner, his significant other, because you guys were in the paper, but that's not the one, where it says that Lance Bass is getting married.
Yes.
And I was at home going, yay, congratulations. Yeah. And I was about to offer my congratulations. Lance goes, no, that's not true. That's not the one. So you're not getting married.
I'm not getting married, but so many people have asked me, they're like, oh, congratulations. Yeah. And I guess now that, marriage is legal here in New York, everyone's just congratulating me. So I'm letting them just go with it. I was like, fine.
But weren't you excited, though, when they did pass it?
I was very excited.
Weren't you?
Yes. We did a lot of things to try to help that pass. And unfortunately, I was in France when they passed it. I wanted to be here to be able to celebrate, but I was just, it was a big, big moment for us.
Well, especially, I love how you say for us. And you're just talking about us as a people,
yes.
Right? You're not talking about you.
Humanity.
Yes,
finally.
Yes, for humanity. All kidding aside, for humanity.
It's true.
Because I absolutely, totally feel the same way. And I just think that it's so great that now that you are so open and so talking about all things, that because I think about when I looked at you in NSYNC, what a difference it would be for your life today. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because here you are at the boy band, one of the hottest boy band members, if you don't mind a little.
Well, thank you, Gayle.
If you don't mind a little drooling. And so you have all of these girls that were like, Lance, 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 Lance. And really you're looking at them and saying, nope, you're not for me.
Yeah, right.
Nope, you're not for me.
It was weird back then. I didn't have time for a man or a woman back then. So it really didn't bother me not to date. But back then, I don't know what would have happened if I would have come out of the closet in a boy band.
Yes.
Our market was 99% female.
Yes. Where people are thinking, I would like to be with Lance Bass. It was so funny. I did not realize that before you joined NSYNC that you didn't know how to dance.
Oh, no.
That was such a surprise to me. So much so that you almost didn't make the cut.
That's right.
I mean, they had to rally around you to say,
It's true. And I didn't even know that until years later. But
you didn't know that they wanted you out?
I found out years later from Joey. He's like, yeah, remember the time that the record label didn't even want to sign you because you couldn't dance? I'm like, no,
I don't remember that.
But it was very nice of them to not go with that label.
No.
Well, we ended up signing with that label, but they stood up for themselves.
You know what's funny when you say that? Because I remember I lived in Turkey when I was a kid, and then we moved to the States, and my best friend was white. Her name was Bonnie, and I saw her years later when we were adults, and she said, don't you remember that time when the swimming pool didn't want to let you in because you were black? And then me and my family said, well, we're not taking this, and we're going home. And I went, actually, no.
Like, wait, I don't remember that.
No, there was a swimming pool that didn't let us in because you were with me and I was black. Yes, and my mom went up and she was hollering at the guy, and then we had to leave. You don't remember that? I'm thinking, no. So that's what made me think of it when you said.
But that's nice to know that they had your back.
Yes.
And to not ruffle your feathers and not have you have to deal with that at such a young age.
No, I had great appreciation for it. So you did learn, Lance Bass, how to dance.
I did, I think.
Was it hard for you?
It was hard. It's very hard. Even to this day, I love dancing. I love performing. But the whole process of learning it, that's what's so hard for me. Yeah, learning the choreography, it just takes me a lot longer than someone else.
I'm surprised because, listen, so you go from that to, I want to do Dancing with the Stars.
I know, I've made a whole career out of dancing, ironically. I don't know how that happened, but yeah.
I remember years ago when they were talking about space shuttle program, that's really what you wanted to do. And somebody said that Lance Bass wants to be in space. I go, Lance Bass of NSYNC? Where does that come from? Because you couldn't pay me.
I mean, since I was a kid, I loved space. I loved anything, airplanes, space shuttles. It came from my grandfather. He used to take me to shuttle launches in Orlando, Florida.
Aww.
And I remember looking at the shuttle launch and thinking, that's what I want to do. So my whole life changed by watching that shuttle launch and wanted to be a space engineer.
Yeah.
Eventually wanted to be an astronaut, but I knew it would take a long road to get there. And then music fell into my lap. I don't know how that happened either, but it just kind of fell in my lap.
Did you love music as a little kid?
I did. I always.
What did you love?
I used to sing in church all the time, so I loved
Give
singing.
me your best church song, Mr. Bass. Let's take a
little
walk.
Little Jesus Loves Me.
Yes.
I love Amazing Grace.
Yes.
But I loved, with church, you learn all about harmonies.
Yeah,
and,
okay.
Immediately when I started singing in school and church, I knew I was a bass singer. I was like the lowest guy, so I really enjoyed singing the low parts and harmonizing with the rest of the people. So that's how I learned how to sing.
Well, as a member of NSYNC, you changed many lives for the better. I mean, you got many girls. Amber, just come and say hi to Lance. She said one of her favorite memories was
Amber.
her mom. Amber, come out so people can see you more than Lance.
Here.
Hi. Come on out, Amber. Come on out. Come. Oh, come on out. Okay. Okay.
My legs are shaking again.
No. Okay. No, but Amber tells a story of that her mother surprised her when she was like 8 or 9 for the birthday to go to an NSYNC concert.
Oh, wow.
And that they sort of stalked you to find out the bus that you were on and the hotel when you were on. How old was Amber, JJ?
Grade.
She was in seventh grade.
Wow.
So
I
can
feel
you
so
imagine how many 7th grade girls were really drooling?
No, it was crazy, and the way they got to meet you was very unique too. I mean, we've had several run-ins. I've had someone sneak in the cart in room service in the hotel.
Literally?
I'll eat my French fries and I hear something underneath. That's been in my room for about 15 minutes, and I lift the curtain and they're crying. I'm like, all right, it's the strangest thing to see. What people do to
And then
to get to you.
what do you say? Would you like to join me for a
Come
burger?
on, I mean, glass of wine.
Yeah. But this is why girls would go absolutely gaga. Let's take a walk down memory lane with NSYNC in action. Let's see. I used to love this song.
That's when I had
There you
my
are.
home over right there.
Yeah.
That was before the spiky days.
I'm thinking the orange comb over, very attractive.
Yeah, you like that?
Yes.
One of the first things the guys wanted me to do when I joined the group, we'd only been together for a month before we did our first show. And within this month, I learned that we had to dance and all this. I'm like, wait, guys, I thought this was an a cappella harmony group.
Yes.
But yeah, the
That's
first
gotta
thing
be
they
me.
said,
Yeah.
it's gotta be me. But the first thing they did was bring me to a salon and get my hair done.
How
and
old were you, Lance?
I was 16.
16. Wow.
16.
So just the fact that at 16 you're saying getting your hair done.
And my hair, yes.
How about that as opposed to
Yeah.
a haircut?
Exactly. Well, that's and when you're in the business.
So when you see those videos, do you cringe or do you think, I'm
I
really proud?
cringe.
Do you, or
No,
do
I
you think
cringe.
that
No,
was really a good time in my
I'm
life?
completely proud of everything that I've done.
Yes.
But I do cringe just because, there's a
know.
lot of style.
No,
misses and
I look at some old pictures of me and I,
yeah, look at that one, yeah.
and say
It's like a
blackmail
Playgirl shoot or something.
blackmail material. Are you and Justin still friends?
Of
Are you
course.
friends with everybody? on the group?
We went through something that just bonds you like brothers.
Yeah.
So we will be family until we die, and
Yeah.
and that's the way it is. And I love that. I love that. I know that we'll always be there for each other in anything we need, and we're going to support each other in everything we do.
I love that too. When we come back, we'll talk about what his new job, talking all things pop culture. So I'm thinking this is good as he's getting ready for this week's radio show. J-Lo's in the news, Leo DiCaprio's in the news. And if you're a Lance fan, I think this would be good, like Amber. Maybe you'll be able to walk. And you have a question, your favorite Lance memory, your favorite NSYNC memory, 888-442-9535. Lance and I taking your calls right after the break.
I got to gold.